I feel like this month was the calm before the storm.
103 out. Yeah, I think I have a white baseball cap on.
Hello friends, welcome back to my corner of the internet. As you guys can see from the title, today we are doing my PR, empties, pans, declutters, and purchases of the month. So we're talking about the month of March. As I am filming this video, it is not officially the end of March, but I always like to do it the last week of every month. So some of these numbers of certain tallies that I'm keeping up may vary, but you'll see that when I do my final or mid-year check-in, so you guys can hear exactly how many times I've used certain things. But we're gonna work with what we have. I'm still tallying up even though I am not done the rest of the month, but I needed to get this video done and ready for you guys so I can have something up since last week I missed an upload. All right, you guys. So I have all of my products here, so if you're interested to see everything that came in and came out, let's do it. All right, guys, just a quick thing. My get up today was not intended. This was not supposed to be what I was wearing today, but something happened in the last 3 hours. I'm trying not to laugh because it will be funny later on. For me, it's funny, but I know how traumatizing this can be. But I'm promising you guys that Get Ready With Me. I will be telling you this whole story on a Get Ready With Me, and you guys are gonna laugh with me because it's a story to tell. It's a story to tell and something that'll stick with one of my kids for the rest of their lives. So anyway, so my brain is like there. This is why I'm here, because as soon as I'm done this, I gotta go and do what I need to do to rectify the situation. So we're gonna get into the products that I have for this month. So we're starting off with PR. I did get 2 things in PR this past month. I think this is all that I've gotten. I always try to post everything that I get so then I keep track of myself, and as well as showing my thanks to those companies that do send me things to review and test out and play with. So the first one was What's Up Beauty. They sent over 2 powders. This is just the light version. The medium's in my other drawer. I will tell you, I actually do like this powder. It's very finely milled. It's not thick at all. I will say the true test will come in the summertime. Right now, I do like it, but I haven't given it my 100% seal until the warm weather shows up, and then I really put it to the test because I have very oily skin. So we're gonna see how it works in the summertime. If this is gonna work more for winter or summer. It's not heavy, it doesn't feel heavy, and it doesn't change my face. You know, some powders can be very thick or very opaque in their color, and then you've lightened your face up with the powder, or you darkened it up because it's too dark. This one doesn't do that. It's so lightly pressed in here, like just, it's so thin. It's so thin, but it feels silky, it feels soft, it feels really nice and luxurious. So for right now, I do like this. I will come back to it in the summertime to really put it to the test, and I'll try the medium version of it. But for now, it's staying in my drawer because I am picking it here and there. I do want to test this out under my eyes. I just got to do it on a day that I'm home, because so far I've really mastered my under eyes, where I've fixed the issues that I've had with it, and I don't want to mess with it. So I'm gonna have to do it a day that I'm home and not at work or have somewhere to be. So we're gonna play around with this one under the eyes as well. The other one that I did get was this Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks, this blush duo. I meant to put this on today. I just recently got this one, so I haven't been able to play with it, but because of what happened this morning, I completely forgot, and I had to put my face on real fast. So this one didn't get put on, but they came out with 3 of the blush duos and 3 of powder duos, where it was like more of a contour highlight kind of thing. This, I ended up choosing the one that is a warm terracotta, I believe, and like a warmer shades, and I do like this. So I'm gonna play around with this one, and I have a feeling I'm gonna really enjoy this one for the summertime too. So I'm gonna get back to you guys on this. You'll probably see this in my Get Ready With Me, that I'm gonna chit chat about what happened today. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's move on to purchases. This past month, I did do a few purchases. Some have not arrived, so I'll share with them next month. But the ones that did arrive are only these. I specifically told you guys in my last Get Ready With Me that I did purchase some Persona Cosmetics eyeliners. I ended up getting the shades Stone, which is this kind of brown here. It's like a cooler tone brown. Bronze. This one is so beautiful, right up my alley for the summertime. And then the other one is Chagalette. So you guys can see all 3. It was more of brown tone ones, and I want to wear these more for like the summertime, or for when I want to wear more of a sultry eye but not to be black. And this is what I reach for. I only have one brown eyeliner at the moment, and I do love it. I use it all the time. So these are good addition to my eyeliners because I haven't bought eyeliners in a long time, like I mentioned, and the ones that I have, I love and enjoy, and I always curate. I've curated them enough where I like what I have, but these are colors that I don't own. I know I can use just shadow sticks in replacement of these, but sometimes I want to use these for like a wing liner, like a small wing liner, and shadow sticks are very hard to do that with because they're so chubby. So I wanted to get these. So these are the 3 that I did purchase this past month. You'll see more next month because I have not received what the other things that I have purchased from this month for the 21 Days of Beauty. And it's not much, it's like 2 other things. So you'll see those next month. For declutters, you guys, I have none. I showed you guys a recent declutter of more eyeshadow palettes, so I think that's where most of it came. Anything that's in my shop, my stash right now, I am enjoying. I pulled more blushes to keep playing around with more of my blushes. So far, everything I've really enjoyed, and there's nothing really that I want to declutter at this point. I feel like it's good for where I'm at. That may change next month when I change up my shop, my stash, but for now, I'm doing really good. So I have 0 declutters this month. For empties and pans, this one is fun. I'm so excited. So the first empty that I have, you guys, is this one. This is my Nude Sticks Bondi Bell Cream Bronzer. Now this one I got at the end of November into December. So I've only had this for 4 months and I've already used it up, which is completely a shocker to me. I'm still like trying to get some out of here, but you guys, it's completely, like this is completely all the way to the top. I will show you guys. So then you know, I might end up scooping it out solely because I don't have another one that is gonna, here's my dilemma. I have a cream bronzer that I wanna continue to use and finish up, but that's more of a warmer bronzer and I have to wait until I get a tan to use that. If I use that now, my face is gonna completely change as far as tones with my neck and my hands. So I can't do that. So the only reason why I'm gonna continue to use this one and dig in here is until I get a tan, then I'll stop. Not necessarily because I need to use every single little bit of this product. I'm sure there's a lot in here, but for my purposes, what I need it for, I don't want to touch the other one just because I know it's going to be way too warm tone. And this one's perfect for me right now. I won't be getting a tan until another month or so, so this is going to hang around, but know that it's completely an empty. I'm just now digging out of it. The other product that I have that has a pan, you guys, I'm so excited. You guys, it is my Becca Quint that I've been using, and the number 2. Look how big that pan is, you guys. So when I filmed my last update of this, like my whole monthly roundup basically, I didn't hit pan, but I knew I was close. Literally the next day, it was a day or 2 later, I hit pan, and I've been using it ever since. So you guys, I have been rocking. I have now been mixing this shade with this one, and that's what I have on my crease today. I literally use this every single time I put on eyeshadow, unless it's cream products, because I'll use a different palette for that. I'm using these 2 right here. So my intentions are probably to finish this one off and try to hit pan on this one. These 2 are a little bit too dark for me right now. Those are more for like outer V, smoky looks. But for the crease, these 2 are really good. So yeah, I hit pan on a palette. I hit pan. Finally, you guys, I hit pan on something. I'm so excited about that. And now for the fun part, my March palette usage. So I typically reach for what's in my drawers or pull out things from my rest of my makeup collection, which I have been doing this month, and I really have been enjoying it, but I've been sticking to certain palettes. Not some have more usage than others, which is fine. I don't mind that. It's just more of I want to see what I reach for. I want to see what I want to use. I want to see if I want to still keep certain things in my collection. And so far, no palettes that I have been rotating are leaving my collection. 2 palettes will, though, be leaving my drawer and being put back into my makeup collection. I haven't reached for them, and I'm not interested in reaching for them right now. I'm getting into more of like my warmer neutral tones, and these are just things that I'm not using. So the first one is the Lorac Noir. This one, mainly because I don't want to reach for these cooler tones right now, these smoky. I'm done with this. This is more of like my deep winter. Now that we're in spring, I'm not reaching for this one as much. So I am going to put this one back in my collection. It's not leaving my collection. It's just being put back because I'm not reaching for this one. And then the other one that I'm putting back is my Viseart Neutral Matte. Because I keep reaching for this one, This one seems to be redundant. I don't need it in there. I might bring this back in the summertime, mainly for like this orange and these warmer tones right here. But for right now, it's just sitting in my drawer because I'm more concentrating on this all matte palette. So there's no point in me having so many all matte palettes in my drawer when I know I'm not reaching for them. So that's being put back in my collection. The usages. All right, so Lorac Forest, Fairy Tale Forest. This one, I used it 2 times. Really have been enjoying this one. I use this one and I ended up using colors that I haven't reached for. So I've been really good at rotating throughout. All the shimmer shades, except for this green one, I've used them all on my eyes and they're beautiful. So I used this one twice. I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. So it's still here. It's still here. And I think I've reached for the Fairy Tale one over the Noir, and that's why I'm pulling out the Noir one. The other one that got 2 uses was the Carly Bible palette. So this one, I told you guys I was hesitating on whether decluttering or not, but overall I do like it. This isn't a palette where I use like 5 shades all in one look. This is mainly a palette where I use 2 to 3 shades, and that's more than plenty for me. So if I want to do more of a sultry, I'll stick over here, more of the warmer tones down here, cooler tones over here. So it all depends on what I'm feeling. That's what I'm reaching for throughout here. And I'm always pulling in other mattes anyway for creases, and then I'll go into here. So it's not a big deal to me, but I do like it. And the looks that I've come out with these 2, I really did enjoy. So I used that palette twice as well. The next palette that I had that I used 3 times this past month was my Danessa Myricks Groundwork. So I've been getting back into this one. So this is another reason why I pulled away my neutral mattes, my Viseart one, because I also have this one that's all matte. So I have found that if I'm using cream products all over my eyes, shadow sticks, shadow pots, that kind of stuff, liquid stuff, this is the palette that I'm reaching for my crease because it has those putty formulas that turn into cream to powder. This formula is so good for those days that I need it to really, really not crease or fade. Because there are palettes that still do that to me no matter what I do. It's just the nature of my oily lids, and that's fine with me as long as it's not a crease where it looks horrible or a fade where it looks like I did nothing, then that palette leaves. But for the most part, I'm pretty good. This one doesn't do any of that. It's really hardcore. It's like a legit one. And I actually got into some colors in here that I normally haven't reached for, and I have been enjoying it. So I've reached for it 3 times, but I'm definitely going to be reaching for this one a lot more because I tend to reach for more of one and done shadows, cream shadows, or liquid shadows in the summertime because I need things to like stay put. So I rely on those a lot more. And this is going to be the one that I have a feeling will jump up to my #1 once the warm weather shows up. But I use this one 3 times. Last but not least, the palette that has been had the most usage obviously is the Becca one. This one got used 10 times. Mind you, all these tallies are as of the day that I am filming. I still have a few days to play around with this, so some of these may end up with more usage. I would say this one and the Danessa Myricks one. But here I am. I'm so excited, you guys. I am working on these. I am enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. It's something easy, quick. I always can put these in the crease and all over my eyelid and then grab a cream shadow. I can grab a shimmery shadow from any other palette and put it all over the lid, and I'm good to go. It's an easy, effortless kind of look, and it really is a beautiful formula. I really do like this one. So I'm happy to say that I'm getting more use out of this, and I have a pan in this one. So this is my most used palette once again, and I warned you guys this probably will be in here for the rest of the year just to try to get as much use out of it as possible. And then I'll consider at the end of the year what to do with this palette because I don't know, it's old. Will I continue to use it next year? I have no idea. All right, you guys, I told you this month was pretty quick, easy to the point. There wasn't much moving around one way or the other. I will be doing a Shop My Stash pretty soon because the springtime is here and I'm getting very itchy to switch things up. And I will explain to you guys more about my Shop My Stash, what my thoughts are, what I'm doing with it, because I do have some things that I want to talk to you guys about of how I'm going to do certain categories because I need to still go through my collection and wean out things that I know I'm not going to like, use, or want anymore. So that's going to be coming up soon now that the springtime's coming. Different shades and different formulas will be coming into my Shop My Stash. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the video on the screen. Until then.